when I think of dating, I feel like a man will come and like surprise you. Men don't do that anymore, do they?
When you say surprise you,
Like, well,
give
you
me an
know,
example.
make plans.
Well, wooing. What is that?
Men do not approach me,
I
and
believe
I've
that.
often wondered what. I believe that. I've only been here 10 minutes, Kit.
It's not because you're not attractive. You're right.
And I've been told it's my aura.
Most guys are not looking to be in a relationship without sex. We know most guys want to have sex, right? So if he sleeps with a woman, that's validation for him.
So maybe that's why I don't want to go to them singles nights.
Why?
Well, because I don't want to be in a relationship.
Yo guys, welcome back to another episode on my channel. I'm sitting in this spot, which means I've got a great conversation lined up for you today. You know, on this channel, we love to talk about all things dating, relationships, and seeing what we can do to attract the kind of person and relationship we want. So without further ado, please welcome Toni to the show. Toni, welcome.
Thank you very much, Kit, for having me.
No, pleasure to have you. How are you doing today?
I'm good.
Yeah. You ready for your first podcast ever?
First podcast ever. Massively stepping out of my comfort zone here.
I know.
Yeah.
That's where the growth happens. So look, Toni, I always love to jump straight in.
Mm-hmm.
So first tell us your age or your age range, asking a lady her age. And one thing a guy should know about you if he was going to take you on a date.
Oh, wow. Okay, so I'm 49.
Okay.
And one thing a guy should know about me if they're going to take me out on a date.
Yeah.
I'm pretty easygoing. So that, like I said to you before, Kit, right, you've asked me on here, I don't really do dating. So that's quite a hard question for me.
So when you say you don't do dating, it's because you're not open to dating or what?
I've never been on a date.
What do you mean you've never been on a date? You've never been on a date?
No.
Okay, but if you don't mind me sharing, like you have a daughter, right?
I have. Yep.
So have you ever been married?
Never been married.
You've been in relationships though?
I've been in relationships, a few.
Okay.
A few relationships, yeah, but dating never really happened.
But I would say when you go out with your man, like your ex, like when you guys go out, that's a date.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah. So to give you some context to that.
Go for it.
My daughter's father, I met at school.
Right.
Right. So we were very young and I was with him for a long time.
Yes.
So we weren't married, but we were together for a long time. We split up when she was 1. And then I was in another relationship for a long time. But we never really, I suppose we did go out. But
yeah, that's a date.
Yeah, I suppose it is. Yeah, I suppose it is.
Because I mean, you didn't just jump to a relationship straight away without getting to
No, I met him when I was out.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I suppose we did go out.
Yeah.
But would I call it a date?
Okay, so what do you?
I've got this mad perception of what dating is, I suppose.
Which is what? Tell us.
Well, when I think of dating, I feel like a man will come and like surprise you. Men don't do that anymore, do they? Do they do that, Kit?
When you say surprise you,
like well, you know, make plans. Like, don't pick up the phone and say, "Be ready at 8. We're going here."
Yeah,
bring flowers.
Well, probably not
woo
flowers
you.
though. Probably
men don't woo you anymore.
Well, wooing. What is that? Like, what does that look like?
Well, women like to feel special, right?
Sure, everyone does.
Well, yeah, but women especially, right?
Yes,
because we are special. I just feel like that doesn't happen anymore. Why? In my opinion.
Sure.
So this is always my opinion in my my history and stuff. So
I get that. So you say like wooing, like planning a date, getting flowers and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. Why do you think it doesn't happen anymore?
Well, because that's what I'm hearing. Like I said to you, I've been single for a very long time. Mm-hmm. No interest in dating, really.
Okay.
At my age,
as in like you don't want a person to go through life with, or I'm
all right on my own. So I've been on my own for a long time with my daughter, and I'm all right on my own. So I suppose it would be different for me if I didn't have a child. So I was looking for somebody to have a child with. Wasn't okay with being on my own. I mean, I've got friends that date. I've got friends that do dating apps. I mean, what even is that? Mm-hmm. The thought of going out and meeting somebody that I've spoken to on a phone, in a restaurant, talking nonsense, thinking, at what point can I press the help button? Got to have your friend on standby. Yeah. It fills me with kind of, I wouldn't say fear, but I've never had any desire to do it.
I don't think anyone has the desire to do it. It's the outcome they're looking for.
Yeah, it's the outcome they're looking for. Yeah, and you have to have time and energy to put into that stuff, right? And I just don't know that I have got the time or the energy to be bothered to do it. Does that sound really bad?
Yeah, but like, don't you put in time to build a relationship with someone?
Yeah, you do. Yeah. And relationships are hard work.
So isn't it the same thing?
Yeah. Okay, I'll make you right, Kit. Yeah, it's the
same
thing.
You tell me.
It's the same thing. Yeah. I just don't know that I could do that.
Like,
and I've never had the desire to do that. Look for a partner, and do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess
I've got friends that do and have.
Yeah.
And I hear some real horror stories, and it's just
I sure.
Yeah, and dating in this day and age is not like it used to be, is it? People don't meet out anymore, do they? They don't go out and meet somebody.
Not as much. It still does happen.
Does it?
It still does happen. Like, I think it's 50% of couples do meet online nowadays, but that means that's 50% of couples who meet in real life.
Yeah.
Right, which is a really big proportion when you think about it.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, and I suppose I don't go out really, so I'm not going to meet anybody.
Sure, but I guess every time you leave the house is a chance for a guy to introduce himself.
In Tesco's.
Do you know what I mean? 100%. Coffee shop, bars, whatever it is. But I know you say about guys don't woo a woman anymore.
Yeah.
Tell me what you think. The reason guys maybe don't do it is because they don't have to.
Okay, explain.
I mean, okay, if every woman was like, I'm only going to go on a date with a guy if he plans the date and he's going to make an effort to meet me at mine, take me to the date, and then make an effort to take me home, every guy would do that.
Yeah, they would. Yep.
But
so have women lowered the bar or have men lowered the bar, do you think?
Well, you as women, you set the standard.
So I have another question for you.
Go for it.
Are men intimidated by women who are independent? Because I believe, and I have conversations with women and men, I work with a lot of men. Men need to be needed, in my opinion, right? So correct me if I'm wrong in that.
Yeah.
But I feel like men need to be needed. And if you don't need a man for anything, obvious things, obviously, then are men put off by that?
No.
Okay.
That is a
that's a myth, is it?
It's a false narrative. I can see why people rationally think that's the conclusion, but it's not. So I'll say two things. One, men especially if we're talking about masculine quality men who have their own stuff going on, okay? They're not intimidated by an independent woman because, with all due respect, he's not even intimidated by other men. So why would he be intimidated by a woman, right? A lot of the time, there's a masculine energy that comes with independence that a lot of people have, men and women included, that they just don't find attractive, right? As in, they're like, yeah, she's great, I respect her as a professional, but that energy doesn't match with mine. Because if he's in his masculine as independent, right, he's not looking for the same, he's looking for the complement.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Then when it comes to about men need to feel needed, it's not that men need to feel needed. It's that a lot of the time, what men actually really value is being appreciated for the efforts that he makes. And a lot of the time, high appreciation comes when she needs it. When she needs him for something, that's where the high appreciation comes. Okay. So there's this interpretation that, well, a man has to feel needed because that's when he wants to be with a woman and he'll stay. It's actually the appreciation that comes with that. If a woman still gave the same level of appreciation and gratitude, because that's how we as men feel loved, right? If she still gave that, even if she doesn't need him, he would still be there.
Okay.
So it's just a lot of the time, if there's dynamics or environments where a woman needs a man, that need fosters or manifests a lot of appreciation for what he does for her because she needs him. Okay. Right. And so a lot of the time, what a lot of men experience is that if a woman doesn't quote unquote need him, it's just a way of saying that she doesn't give the level of appreciation that makes him feel valued and loved.
Okay.
Right. Do you know what I mean? Because we all want to feel valued and loved.
Yeah, absolutely.
And there are different ways that women feel that way, different ways that men do. So it's a common myth that men are intimidated. But don't get me wrong, I think some, do you know what's really funny though? Because in telling your experience and maybe what you've seen with your friends, a lot of independent women will think that the guy who's like on her level is intimidated by her, but then she'll get approached by the guy who's nowhere near her level.
Yeah.
She'll get approached by the guy who's like nowhere near the caliber of that guy. So it's like, why would the higher guy be intimidated by her? But the guy who isn't, he's not intimidated.
So I've often asked this question of my male friends.
Yeah.
Because people have a perception that when I do go out, I get approached a lot by men. I'm not an unattractive person.
Sure.
That doesn't happen. Yeah. Men do not approach me. And I've often wondered what... I believe that. I've only been here 10 minutes, you're not an attractive woman.
It's not because you're not attractive, you're right.
And I've been told it's my aura.
Yeah, it's your energy. Yeah.
It's my energy. But how do you change? I mean, just to clarify that I'm not that bothered, but how do you change?
No one thinks you're desperate. Don't worry, Toni.
No. It's not even about desperate. It's not being about desperate. It's just about I'm happy where I am and what I'm doing. How do you change that energy?
Yeah, good question.
So that you don't come across as...
100%. Amazing question. There's something that I teach my clients, women I work with, which we call flirting with the world. The masculine pursues, but the feminine invites.
Okay.
Right? Flirting with the world is being open to engaging, inviting engagement. Yeah. So like, for example, when you pulled up, you're walking, you're in your coat, scarf round, glasses on, in your phone. No person is going to think, oh, I can engage and approach and talk to her, right? No one's going to think that. Because like, for example, on your way, to be fair, you drove here, right? But let's say that you're taking public transport. How many random strangers do you engage and talk to?
Nobody.
There you go.
When I go in my gym, I literally walk in my gym.
Yep.
I have my headphones on when I walk through the door.
Yep.
I look at the floor. I go to the change room. I take my coat off. I come back out. I'm still looking at the floor. I do my thing. I leave. I make minimal eye contact with anybody apart from the regulars that I see sort of every morning. I'm like,
that's why no one approaches you.
That's it.
It's not because you're not attractive, but it's because your energy says closed.
Yes.
And the guys who respect women will go, she looks like she wants to be left alone. So they leave you alone. The guys who don't...
You learn something new every day, Kit.
There you go. What's really important and making this difference makes such a difference in terms of, because then you'll start to get approached everywhere you go. When you can just be open to engaging with people, you make eye contact, acknowledge them, you have a smile on your face, right? All of this, guys go, wow, I love her energy. Who is that? Because thing is, like, especially if there's like an environment or room where there's a guy in there that you're like, oh, he looks like he's good looking, in shape, maybe the kind of guy that I could be interested in. Your first impression isn't when you start talking to him. It's when you walk in the room. Because he's looking, he's like, who is this woman? Yeah, she's attractive, but what kind of energy does she carry? Is she open to engagement, or does she look like the kind of woman that's like, she doesn't want anything at all?
Yeah. Well, maybe that's years of building up a wall, isn't it?
That's fair.
Yeah.
Why do you feel you've built up a wall?
Relationships that I've had haven't been great. So, and I suppose, learned behaviours and stuff over the years, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like I said, what did you call it? Seasoned.
Seasoned.
I'm seasoned now. I'm nearly 50. So yeah. And changing at my age, is that actually possible? If you want to?
You can absolutely reinvent yourself at any
Well, I suppose
age.
I have reinvented myself over the last couple of years.
I've
done things that I never thought I was going to do.
Just before we started, rolling, I was saying one of my clients, she's 63. Hadn't been in a relationship for 15 years.
Wow.
Now she's in a committed relationship with a very successful quality guy who actually comes from a very good family as well.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Do you know what I mean?
That's nice.
But yeah, like, because it was like, cool, I'm willing to, if we want something we've never had, we have to do something we've never done.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
That's very, very true, Kit. That's very, very true.
So you can absolutely reinvent yourself. It's just choice. Because the thing is, sometimes people like to say, oh, well, this is just who I am. It's not true. And when I say that, I'm not saying we don't have personalities, but you are constantly evolving every single day. Who you are today is not who you were 2 months ago. Who you are tomorrow is not going to be who you are today, because by tomorrow, you'd have finished a podcast, had
I'll
another
have done something
Sunday,
else new,
done something
wouldn't
else.
I?
You'll be a different person.
Yeah.
Even if it's slightly. So our responsibility as individuals is to choose the direction of the person we are becoming.
You better write that down for me.
It's all right. Send you my invoice. Do you know what I mean? The way I kind of see it, right, and I'll stop ranting. The way I kind of see it is, imagine you're on like a small rowboat in the middle of the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
If you are not choosing the direction you're going in, the ocean will push you to a destination.
Yeah.
That's life. If you're not choosing the kind of person that you want to become actively, your experiences will completely shape the person you become. That's what happens with most people.
I feel like I'm in a therapy session.
I know. Damn. Early on a Sunday morning.
It's too much for a Sunday morning.
I'll take it. But yeah. What's something else you want to talk about? You said about your friends' experiences, like.
Oh yeah, like I also feel like. See, I don't want to generalize now and say men because it's obviously not all men.
Sure.
But struggle to communicate because of that. See that block button?
Yes.
I hear horror stories from people that have been out on dates, and instead of either one of them could be the male or the female.
Yeah.
Saying, actually, do you know what? It was nice to meet you, but it's not really going to work out now. They just get ghosted. It's like they just get blocked. It could be 3 months down the line, no explanation, no nothing, just gone.
Yeah.
And my mental health, I just don't know that I could deal with that.
Yeah, it is.
And dating now, if I was my daughter's age,
yes,
now, no, thank you.
Hear you. It's not nice. Completely get that. Why can't we just take it as, if I don't hear from them, they're just not interested in me? Because that's what it is, really.
Well, yeah. Yes, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But isn't it common courtesy to say, it was really nice to meet you, but no, thank you?
I agree with you.
I mean, I'm older than you, right? So
I agree. It is common courtesy, but we can't control what other people do.
No, and I'm learning that. I finally learnt that at the age of 49.
Better late than never, Toni.
I can't control what anybody else thinks of me.
Yeah. So like, whether someone says, the difference between someone not responding or someone blocking or them saying, hey, it was really nice to meet you, but I'm just not interested, or this is why I'm not looking for this, right? It's all the same thing.
Yeah, I suppose dating doesn't come with a logbook, does it? And the do's and don'ts.
Yeah, for sure.
To do.
I mean, is it common courtesy? Yeah, 100%. But it's not. It's still communicate. Like, no communication is still communication.
Yes. No answer is a response.
No
right?
answer
no
is a
response.
response. It is a response.
Of course it is. Yeah,
so
yeah,
what?
Yeah.
Are you saying like your friends, like they've experienced a lot of ghosting?
Yeah.
As in they've been dating a guy for 3 months and
just gone.
How common is that?
I don't know how common it is because I haven't got that many friends who do date.
Fair
Not all my friends are just like, no, thank you.
Fair enough.
But yeah, no, I don't know how common that is. But even the thought of that, I'd just be like, I'm an overthinker, right? I'm a Gemini. My head doesn't switch off. I overthink everything. That for me is just, yeah. I don't know.
Have you ever ended it with someone?
Have I ever ended it with somebody?
Well, I guess you say never dated.
Well,
but...
yeah. So both of my relationships have ended on my terms, my say-so, my decision.
Yeah.
But after a very long time.
Yeah. I guess you're in
so
a relationship different. Yeah. Now you're loyal. We like that.
I am loyal. Yeah.
Unless you're leaving every time, then she's not loyal. But I mean, okay, you don't have to tell me this, but when was your last relationship?
Oh God, when did I split up? I think. I don't even know it was that long ago. I've stopped counting the years. I think it was 2011. My daughter was. Yeah, about 2011.
It's like 15 years ago.
Yeah, 15 years ago.
So are you telling me in 15 years, not one guy has tried to approach you and ask you out? I don't believe you.
You didn't even let me answer.
I know. I'm sorry.
No, I'm not
I could
saying
be wrong. Tell me.
No, I'm not saying that they haven't.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just, yeah, I'm all right on my own.
So you just didn't like them?
Yeah. I think maybe it's not the person. Maybe it's the thought of relationships now, because I've been in 2 long-term relationships that have been a bit crap.
I see.
Do you know what I mean? So you kind of think, oh, is it even worth it?
I see. So for you,
because I have a very nice life anyway.
Yeah, I get that.
And I have single friends who are my age that are still single. So it's not like all of my friends are attached, and I can still go out and do my thing with my friends. And
yeah,
now we're getting older, we go for walks on Sunday morning and have coffee.
Yeah, nice. That's what happens.
We go
when you
out
mature.
for a walk at 7 o'clock in the morning instead of coming home at 7 o'clock in the morning, Kit.
Yeah, I know. I feel like I'm there now.
And I suppose if my circumstances were different and all my friends were in relationships, I might feel differently. I might think, actually, maybe I probably should do that, because who am I going to go out with? And
so the question actually on that, like, for women, how much the desire of them wanting a relationship can be influenced by whether their friends are single and available, or whether they're all in partnerships as well?
Well, I suppose it depends on your friendship group as well, doesn't it? Because I'm not saying that when women get boyfriends, husbands, that they forget all of their friends, but some do.
Yeah.
So I guess but it's a big thing. Like I've got my best friends who I've been friends with for many, many, many years. And it's always kind of been a little bit of a running joke that they need to approve. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, the friends need to approve the guy.
The guy, yeah.
I think that's normal.
Yeah.
Like you ask your friend, hey, what do you think of him?
Yeah.
Guys do the same.
Yeah. Yeah. Do they?
Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh,
thing is, we I think.
But you approach it in a different way, maybe?
We care less about what they think.
What they think, yes.
So like if our friends, to be fair, if we're taking her seriously, they'll be like, yeah, she's great, But even if our friends are like, yeah, she's cool, and even if we think, they may not like her that much, we're like, I don't care, I like her. Are women the same?
I think so.
Would they? If all their friends were like, nah, would that not impact how she sees him?
Well, yeah. Yeah, they probably are the same, actually, yeah. Because I was warned many, many times, so I took no notice, really.
As in, like, your friends were like, nah, this isn't it, and you're like, I don't care.
Well, not at the beginning, but as it was getting more and more kind of...
No, I mean at the beginning.
Toxic. I suppose it depends on how much you like the guy, doesn't it? Really. And because your friends are your friends for life. Men come and go.
Some friends are not for life. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Well, I suppose I'm,
and I've heard this from a lot of women.
Yeah, I'm privileged and grateful then that my friendship group I've had for many, many, many years.
That's great.
And we're still friends.
That's good.
So, yeah. I'm blessed in that sense.
That's beautiful. I've heard girls be like, "Yeah, me and my friend went through a breakup." I'm like, What? A breakup? I didn't know you could break up with your friends. But apparently that's the thing. I've heard that.
Yeah.
But I've only heard that from girls though.
Yeah. So I suppose I'm trying to think how I would break up with my friends.
I just love that as a thing. Guys, do we do that? We don't break up with friends. Just like I just don't fuck with them anymore.
Yeah, friends. I don't know the last time that I actually had an argument with my friends.
Like, if you're gonna, question: if you're gonna like end, not gonna spend time with a friend anymore because you're like, we've gone in two different trajectories. Yeah. Fine. Do you feel like there has to be a conversation to be like, hey, we're not?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay, fair enough.
And I guess I'm just thinking hypothetically, because I've never had to do it.
Yeah, can you just pull the mic a bit closer to you? Yeah, just
strategically place it there.
Thank you. Appreciate
you. One friend, I say she was my friend. She wasn't really my friend. I'd only really known her for about 6 months. So I'm just trying to think how that would work if I broke up with my friends and how I would approach that, or they would approach me. I mean, obviously we have crosswords, we have a difference of opinions, but I've never really fallen out with friends.
I wonder if that's a generational thing.
I think so,
because I've heard it from younger women. Yeah,
I've got a daughter.
Yeah,
and I think it's different.
I feel like it's kind of like jobs. I feel like nowadays, especially people my generation, will be switching jobs all the time. But back in the day, people were like, you had a job. I'm in that job for 30, 40 years.
Yeah. I mean, I was in my last job for 18 years. I've been in this one since
Wow.
2012. So yeah.
Wow.
So I told you I'm a stayer.
It's true. It's true.
Fair.
Listen, she's loyal. She's loyal. Okay, so have you ever been to like singles events?
Good God, no.
Would you go?
No, Kit.
Why not?
Oh, because I told you before, that sort of stuff. No. I couldn't think.
Toni, you are so closed.
Literally.
We need to open this woman up. She's so closed.
The thought of that would, if my daughter was here, she would also be laughing a lot. It fills me with horror.
Can I ask you a question? You don't have to ask it.
Yeah, of course. That's what we're here for, right?
True, that's what we're here for. I like it.
Ask me a question.
There's a relationship side to you that is like loving, adoring, playful. And I can see the playfulness because it's here in your energy now because we're having a conversation, right? When you're walking about, guys don't see that. If they did, they would for sure flock to you.
Because you saw me out the window, right?
Exactly. Right.
Different person?
Different impression.
Okay.
Different impression.
Okay.
But that relationship side of you that's with someone you feel safe, secure, loving with, like, do you miss that side of you?
No, because I kind of get that from my friends, and like I've got very close friendships with the people I work with. They're all coming away for my 50th this year.
Mm-hmm.
So I get what I need from relationships in other areas.
Not everything.
Well, obviously not everything.
Is that the same though? Like, is spending time with a really close friend the same as spending time with like a man that you're in a relationship with?
Again, past experience, yes. I would.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
fair enough.
Yeah. From maybe I'm just really bad at choosing men.
I mean, if you were in the relationships for a long time, I assume there was something about them that
of course.
did,
okay, so I'm making it sound awful from the start to finish in both scenarios.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't. Obviously, my daughter's dad, I met at school. We were together for a long time. We kind of grew apart.
Mm-hmm.
We wanted different things. We obviously then had a daughter, so our priorities changed. Well, my priorities changed, put it that way.
Okay. As in, like, you
you
both had the same priorities and then yours changed?
Yeah, well, we had a daughter and I knew that was my main priority. Maybe he didn't think that.
As in, he like felt he was being neglected? Is that what you mean?
No, he just wanted to carry on doing what he was doing before we had a daughter.
Ah, okay.
Without going into too much
Fair
detail. And then my next relationship, everything was fine at first, but that was quite intense at first. Quite intense from the beginning. I'm telling you all my deepest dark. I say you. I don't know how many people are going to watch this. There are going to be quite a few, aren't there? Okay, so I won't go into too much detail. But yeah, no, it was quite intense from the start.
Okay.
And then kind of gradually went downhill over the years. But that was still 10 years. Yeah.
Do you feel like you've given enough time to get to know a guy before getting into a relationship with him? Or do you feel like...
Probably not, no.
Fairs.
No. So who was I having this conversation with? I was having this conversation with somebody recently. And they are in a new relationship, but they were friends first.
Right.
So they were friends and now they're in a relationship.
How long were they friends for?
A while. Few years maybe.
Question: how old were they when they got into a relationship?
Oh God, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
The reason I'm asking, not every situation, but a lot of times I see that situation where a guy and girl have been friends for a long time and then they get into a relationship. He's always wanted her. Yeah,
possibly and probably. Yeah.
But this sounds harsh, but I'm just going to keep it real. He wasn't her first choice for a long time.
Oh, wow, Kit.
It's true. It happens.
Wow.
You never heard girls go, oh yeah, this is my backup.
Wow.
I'm not saying that's the case. You never heard that? Come on, Toni.
No, I haven't.
You've never heard that?
No.
So wait, question. Do you have male friends of yours?
Yeah.
That you know, if you opened the door, they would walk through it? As in, if you open the opportunity to have something romantic with them, they would be like, yeah, I'm down.
I don't know that I have.
No? It's unusual. Most women are like, I know this one or two guy friends. I know if I gave that opportunity, they'd probably take it.
Well, I'm going to think about that, Kit.
All right.
Think about my male friends in my head and think.
Are they single? Some of them single?
No, most of them aren't single.
Oh, okay.
So maybe if they were single.
You don't have any single male friends?
No, trying to list off the male friends in my head.
Oh,
a lot of them I work with, and they're all married.
Fairs. Well, a lot of women have male friends they know if they provide the opportunity, he would take it.
Okay.
And here's the thing, the friendship.
Now I'm going to start analysing all of my relationships with my male friends.
They're in relationships or they're married, so I think that's a bit different.
Well, that's all right then.
Yeah, I think that's different. I mean, to be fair, still, some people can't put it past them, but I would say generally speaking. But a lot of the time, I think it's sometimes the friendship relationships where they started as friends and then became something, sometimes they're the best relationships.
Yeah, well, that's
they
what I was
can be the
going to
most
say,
beautiful ones
because
sometimes.
you knew them before, right? So the original question was, do you think I jumped into relationships too quickly without knowing the guy? Yes, 100%. Apart from my daughter's dad, because I was at school with him.
Yeah.
But he didn't really go to school, so I didn't really know him that well.
What made you say yes to those relationships, as in if it was quite quick?
So I suppose with my daughter's dad, it was, we were at school. That's what you do when you're at school,
that
right?
makes sense.
But we were together for a very long time since we, like, after school and stuff. I was 23 when I had my daughter, 23. And then my next relationship, like, I'd been single for, I think it was probably 18 months and having a really nice time. A really nice time after I split up with my daughter's dad.
As in, like, by yourself?
Just going out with the girls. Yeah. Just like kind of reliving my youth, as you do. And then I met the next one. We'll say no names. And I met him when we were out. And yeah, it was, like I said, it was pretty intense. And he was the only guy that had... I don't know whether he was the only guy that had approached me, probably not, but the only guy that I'd given any chance to, I suppose.
Sure. And what made you say yes to the relationship so quickly?
There was just a chemistry with us, I think, which was great at first, and then rapidly went not great. Yeah.
I think we've all fallen into that trap. In terms of...
And I don't think I'd make that mistake again.
Yeah, as in we go, because I have amazing chemistry with this person, that means we'd be great together.
Yeah.
And actually chemistry is really just biological and physical.
Yeah.
Because some people have great chemistry with multiple people. That doesn't mean they're a great partner.
And I wasn't looking for a boyfriend at that point at all. I was not looking. I was having a lovely time with the girls, doing what I wanted to do, just going out and, you know.
Yeah.
Not being promiscuous, by the way.
Hey, listen. I said no judgments here.
But just having and I was not looking for a boyfriend. And I ended up with one.
But I assume you were open to it.
Yeah, well, I must have been open to it. Otherwise, he'd have got...
I hope he didn't force you into it.
I'd have been very closed at that point as well,
exactly.
wouldn't I?
Like she is now, guys. Like she is now.
Yeah. And I think I've got more closed over the years. I don't remember ever being
this a bit of a shame, you know.
Closed like when I was younger. But that's life experience, isn't it?
Well, yes, you're not wrong. But we can choose how we respond to something.
Yeah, of course. And I choose to, and I suppose I have chosen to be single, live my life with my daughter on my own. Because even in the last, that was just my life with my daughter was very separate.
Yeah.
And yeah, you choose what you want and what you don't want. And
do you associate? I was going to say the suffering. Do you associate?
Made it sound like it was awful.
I know. Do you associate the difficulties with the relationship as opposed to the person?
Probably yes.
Do you know what I mean when I say that?
Yeah. So absolutely. Because I've had, I suppose, 2 failed long-term relationships.
I mean, how long was the first one?
10 to 12 years. I was young. Like I was 12.
Yeah, but I mean, that is okay. It didn't stand the test of time. But 12 years is not a failure.
No, and then
that's longer than most marriages today.
Yeah, and then 10 years.
Yeah, so
I suppose when I say failed, I mean
discontinued.
That's a good word, Kit. I like that. I'm going to use that from now on. They were discontinued, like a makeup line.
Yeah, discontinued. Yeah? That's it. I get that. I think. Listen, I completely understand wanting to protect yourself. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? And I think especially as a woman. I understand that, because especially when you're with a guy and you've opened your heart, and because I guess there's a level of vulnerability that you as women will have that within a relationship that as men we will actually never understand.
Yeah.
So it makes complete sense.
And I suppose that feeling of vulnerability for a woman is not great. No woman wants to feel vulnerable. Well,
I think if it's taken care of, I think it's beautiful.
In my opinion, again, I certainly don't want to be made to feel vulnerable. So
sure, but I think vulnerability is what deepens connection.
Oh wow, this is deep.
Because guys have to be vulnerable too. I'm not saying guys are not vulnerable. They absolutely are. Absolutely are. I think there's a level of vulnerability that women have that is more specific to the woman's experience that as men we will never understand.
Yeah.
But men also have to be vulnerable, because that's what deepens the connection between two people.
So do you think women have got more masculine over time?
Yes.
Okay. That was a straight yes.
And I think men
not even going to conversate on that bit, no.
I think if we talk about the Western culture, yes.
Why do you think that is?
Because I think the media pushes women to be more like men. And I think the media says in order to be equal to men, you have to be the same as men, and you don't. And I think a lot of women surrender there. I don't think women understand how powerful they actually are.
So maybe that links back to my original question. Do men need to be needed? Men need to be needed. And are they intimidated by independent women because we're more masculine now? We're not in our feminine era anymore, are we? Majority of us.
Sure. So it's not intimidation. It's just not favorable. Like, are you intimidated by a feminine man?
No, absolutely not.
But do you want a feminine man?
Oh.
Is that what you're attracted to?
No.
There you go.
Absolutely not.
Same thing. Men aren't intimidated by a woman who's masculine. It's just not what he's attracted to. But the thing is, men and women haven't needed men for a long time. Like, women have been working for the past 50 years now.
Yes.
So they've not needed a man for a long time. The necessity of a relationship hasn't been there for people for a while. Like, men don't get into a relationship because they need a woman. It's because they want her.
No.
Same thing.
That's very true, Kit.
Do you know what I mean? Okay, I've been grilling you. You can grill me.
I've been grilling you.
I'll ask away. I'll ask away.
So I suppose one of the questions as an older woman, I'd like to know the answer to is, what is the fascination with younger men and older women?
Oh.
Is it a challenge thing? I have conversations with my friends about it.
There's multiple things. Multiple things.
Wow.
As in, there could be multiple reasons.
Okay.
So the first one is that sometimes, maybe not experience, but sometimes older women show stronger interest in younger women because younger women are terrified of rejection. What I mean is this.
Okay.
For example, if I go into a bar, there could be a young woman who is 25 and maybe she's taken interest in me. So she's looking at me, but she's not giving any cues. I go to the bar to order a drink. Maybe a 42-year-old woman she actually comes next to me and she says, "Hi." I'm like, "Hello." She's like, "What are you drinking?" And I'm like, "Why don't you choose for me?" We've already started a conversation.
Right, okay.
She's more maybe confident to express interest. And as guys, we are very much conditioned to go where we are desired. Now, the 25-year-old, she may have had interest in me, but if I didn't see those cues, right, because they weren't strong enough, or, she's trying to play it cool. And also as well, a lot of us guys, I like to think I'm better than the average guy, but a lot of us guys, we don't, I mean, in picking up cues. That's what I mean, picking up cues. I think I'm better than the average guy at picking up cues. But even then, I can still miss them. So if the average guy is missing those cues and she's not going to make them clear, I think a lot of men, especially younger men, if whatever, they experience a woman who's more confident, more seasoned in life to express higher interest.
If you're loving this episode and these kinds of conversations, then I want to give you something. We recently launched the Kits Angels community. This is a sisterhood for women who are tired of what the dating scene has given them and are ready to take their love lives to the next level. It's a space for you as a woman to not be alone in your journey to love, where we learn, talk, and share our experiences as part of a strong sisterhood, with some leadership and guidance from yours truly, of course. Not to mention never before seen videos from me on how I've led dozens of women to meeting great men. And so as a thank you for watching this episode, I'm giving you a month's membership completely complimentary on me. Just click the Kits Angels link below, and when you join the group, message me the code phrase Angels Podcast and I will pay for your membership. Now back to the episode.
Okay.
So I think that plays a part.
Yep.
I want to keep it real as well. Another reason can be because guys, there's no longevity in terms of like, you know, like a 28-year-old guy, you know, dating like a 40-year-old woman, in terms of if he wants family and kids, like they're not compatible. So it's like he has a legitimate excuse to not commit to a relationship.
Okay.
But he still wants to have physical connection with her, have fun, spend time. So it's like, okay, well, if he wants to just have something that's fun, but not necessarily long term, that he has the always valid excuse of, oh, but, you know, I want wife and kids. And, you know,
Right, okay.
like.
Even if you don't.
Say again?
Even if you don't.
It can be an excuse, yeah. Not saying that there aren't younger men and older women in relationships. That does happen more now. And, you know, I can say that from personal experience. But there are some guys that, yeah, it's like, well, she's attractive, we can have fun together. I know I never have to commit to her because if I want kids and family, she will understand. I'm not the bad guy, we're just not compatible, right? So there's like validity for it not going
Anywhere.
long term.
Yeah, I get that.
So if you have the combination of she's, you know, seasoned woman, showing high interest, valid reason for why it would only be a temporary thing, that's kind of, you know, for a young guy, that's kind of like, well, why would I not say yes to that? Sometimes it can be, and this is the exception, where he's just older in his years.
Okay, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Probably the exception.
I was going to say, yeah, that's the exception, right?
Probably the exception. Probably. I mean, you tell me, right? You date guys. But where he's just, you know, he's, because I think there's a lot of guys, especially if a guy nowadays, if he's not into like a lot of the hookup, like going to concert, drinks and drugs, like if he's really heavily opposed to like that quote unquote degenerate lifestyle that a lot of people would say, then he's more likely to find women who are more in line with the values he has, who are probably a bit older than him. Because a lot of young people, guys and girls, they're looking to party, go out, sleeping with a bunch of people all the time. And there's no judgment on that. But if that's not his energy and vibe, it's like, so where are the women who actually don't want to be out here doing the most? Because I think a lot of guys can express like, well, there's a lot of attractive women, but how many of them are girlfriends and wives? Probably few.
Okay.
A lot of guys would say that. But that's not, it's just do with values and how they operate.
So many reasons.
In regards to?
Many reasons in regards to why younger men, older women. Because you hear it a lot.
Do your friends experience that? You experience that? Do you get approached by a lot of younger guys?
I don't get no, not really. Do you know what, Kit? I'm blind most of the time.
Are you?
I walk around closed all the time.
Sure.
I don't know whether men are, unless they directly come up and speak to me. Because like I say, I walk around with my sunglasses on outside. I rarely go out. I do laugh with my friends, and they don't say the man of your dreams is not going to come and knock on your front door.
That is true.
Are they?
No.
So yeah. I don't know.
Do you
It's a minefield.
Yeah. Yeah.
What was my first message to you? I don't know why you've asked me to come on here, because my opinion of the dating scene is shot to pieces in this day and
but
age.
I mean, a lot of people share the same perspective. A lot of guys do too. You know what? It's funny. Most women don't know this, but most men struggle hard.
Oh.
Hard.
Hard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
real hard.
Like they struggle. I'm gonna be honest. In terms of for like guys to girls, women, you guys have it on easy mode.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You have it on easy mode. Because thing is, okay, out of curiosity, out of, let's say with you and your friends, or let's say you, for example, out of 50 random guys that would approach you, random guys, old, young, fat, slim, all colours, creeds, backgrounds.
Yeah.
How many of them that approach you that you'd look at and you go, yeah, I like the look and vibe of you enough that I'd go on a date with you? How many out of 50 random guys?
Oh God. A minimal amount.
Like what we saying? 3, 4, 2?
Yeah, probably that amount. Less than 10.
First.
Yeah.
Most women are like that.
But that's purely because of my fear. I keep calling it fear. It's not a fear. Dread of the whole dating thing and just getting to know somebody. I
hear you, but like even for your friends, out of 50 random guys, would they say yes to more than 10 or less than 10? Likely.
Some of my friends would say less than 10, and some of them would probably say yes to more than 10.
Really?
It depends on the friend.
Okay.
Yeah,
First.
and where they're at in their life and whether they want a boyfriend or not.
Yeah.
So I've got friends that obviously are single that really want to be in a relationship, and then I've got friends that are single that are very like me, who really do not want to be in a relationship.
Yeah.
So
do you think, you'd have to answer this, your daughter is 26, do you think she'd say yes to more than 10 or yes to less than 10?
Well, my daughter, this really made me laugh, because she always says, I don't want to end up like you. Really? In terms of like being single.
Sure.
And like I said to you earlier before we were on air, I don't want to come across as a man hater, because I'm not a man hater.
I don't think you are.
I want my daughter to have relationships that I haven't had.
Yep.
So loving relationships. Do you know what I mean? So, but I also know that learnt behaviour is passed on down generations, right? So it's hard for.
Well, she'd have to actively
she's
choose.
Observed, and of course, absolutely, she's observed me.
Yeah.
In relationships, I suppose. So.
Yeah.
And that's tough.
Sure.
You know what I mean? And how you navigate that. So yeah, I'm hoping that, although I'm not sure about her choice in men either.
So I guess like basically what I'm trying to express is that most women would say no to most men.
Yeah. But at what point, whilst we're on the youngster conversation, at what point now because they talk forever.
Who?
Youngsters.
Like
I hear my
texting
daughter, like they talk for months and months. Have you even met this person?
Yeah.
They talk and talk and talk. And then how many stages is it before you actually become like boyfriend and is it even called boyfriend and girlfriend anymore?
Yeah.
How many stages do you have to go through from the talking stage to the actual boyfriend and girlfriend stage? Because there's a lot of stages between them, right?
I mean, how long have they been talking?
Well,
you shouldn't be talking for longer than a few weeks before you start dating.
So you, as being a dating coach, you tell me and I'll pass it on to my daughter of what she should and shouldn't be doing.
So
she'll love me for that.
Yeah, sure. I mean, so each situation can be different, but if you've met a guy online, I think the quicker you make it to the first date, the better, because then you can start to get each other properly. I think if we make the mistake of only getting to know them through texting, a lot of people meet in real life and it's a completely different rhythm than messaging, completely different energy and vibe.
Of course it is, because people read text messages wrong, don't they? They read
Sure. And it's not a flow of conversation as much unless they're having phone calls. Talk, start dating, and then, I'd say it goes from talking, which I'd say keep pretty small stage, to dating, to making it exclusive, then you're in a relationship.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Whereas I don't think anyone just jumps into a relationship anymore.
No. Whereas you kind of did I don't think we even had the conversation when we were younger about like, are we in a relationship or are we not in a relationship? Like you just kind of, you just knew, you both knew on the terms that it was that you were in a relationship. Now you have to have a conversation about it, or
absolutely
it has
have
to
the
be,
conversation.
that's what I mean. Like things have changed a lot.
You have to outline the terms and conditions.
Terms and conditions.
Terms and conditions.
Yeah,
yes.
like, can I just send you this questionnaire?
100%.
Like the Spanish Inquisition before we can officially state that we are in an actual relationship.
Shall I tell you what it is? Because a relationship, all a relationship is a set of boundaries to protect the connection between two people. That's all it is. If you have the connection without the boundaries, you're not in a relationship.
No.
But I think a lot of people, especially girls, a lot of young women, or women in general, they go, oh, well, because we've got this great connection, we must be together. It's like, no, you're not. Because the boundaries is a conscious decision that you both have to choose. You can have a great connection, chemistry with someone, but to say, oh, these are the boundaries that we have to protect the connection, that's the relationship.
Right, okay.
Which is why you have to have a conversation and it's such a shame because a lot of women can be dating a guy they think they're in a relationship with.
Yeah.
Then they see something like maybe he's going to date another girl, maybe he slept with someone else. And she's like, what the hell? You cheated on me. He's like, we're not in a relationship.
Yeah.
We're seeing each other.
It's very confusing, Kit, isn't it? And that's what I'm saying. I just don't know that I've got the mental capacity to be dealing with all that stuff. Like,
so I don't think it's confusing. It is different than 30 years ago, but it's still pretty simple. Like you get to know someone and then you go, are we making this exclusive where I'm only focused on you, I'm not open to anyone else? Once you've done that, you're basically together.
Okay. I'll let my daughter know.
Do you know what I mean? 100%. Get her to watch my content. Get her to watch my content. Let me ask you something.
You can ask me something. You've got a list of questions there.
Yeah, always.
Haven't you?
Always.
Wow.
I guess you can go from your friends' experiences or what you've seen, but do you think men are very impatient when it comes to being physical with women? Do you think men are looking and expecting sex a lot more quickly? Or do you think it doesn't really matter?
Well, that's a tricky one, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, probably. They're probably impatient.
Do you think women are wanting sex a lot more quickly?
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess... So, yeah, so I guess, yeah. Yeah.
Why has that changed? Out of curiosity, why do you think?
Well, because maybe it goes back to that masculine energy that women now have.
Fair point.
Yeah. And that we are seen as men, so we will do as men do. I've had these conversations with men at work and it's quite interesting.
What have they said?
Because I'm like, well, if it's good for the goose, then it's good for the gander, right?
No.
See, you're in their camp.
Well,
so
okay.
why is it different?
Why is what different?
So I suppose I'm going back like a long, long time because I'm old.
Seasoned.
Seasoned. Men who slept around when I was younger, like they were super cool.
Studs.
Do you know what I mean? Studs.
Yeah.
Another notch on the bedpost. If girls did it, very naughty.
Yeah.
So why is that different? If it's okay for a man to do it, I suppose we're going back to this conversation. If it's okay for a man to do it, so why is it not okay for a woman to do it?
So I just want to establish, when we say okay, not that it's wrong, but it is different. This is why it's different, because women are the gatekeepers to physical intimacy.
Okay.
We are the gatekeepers to commitment. So for a guy to be physical with a woman, he has to qualify himself for her to be like, is this the kind of man I want to share myself with physically? She's not qualifying to him whether he's going, is this the kind of woman that I want to be sleeping with? Because we know men will sleep with most women.
Yes.
Right? That doesn't necessarily mean they'd be in a relationship with most women, but they would sleep with most women. So if we understand that because you're the gatekeepers to physical intimacy, you as a woman sleeping with a guy, it doesn't validate you, it validates him.
Okay, I'm going to have these conversations with the guys at work because
Yeah.
we often have this conversation. I'm like, well, okay, it's all right for you. Why is it not all right for women?
Because it validates him and his
yes.
value that he's qualified, not you.
Because I get told, well, because men are built differently. We think differently. I'm like, okay.
Well, I mean,
Which obviously you do.
Sure, yeah. But that's the main reason. So it's kind of like the same thing. A guy getting into a relationship isn't validation for him, it's validation for her. Because he said, I'm going to commit to you.
Okay.
Because as men, we already know most women, when they're dating, we know you want a relationship. Most women are not dating just to be casual.
No.
Right? So if I give you a relationship, that's validation for you.
Yeah.
That's said yes to you. For guys, most guys are not looking to be in a relationship without sex. We know most guys want to have sex, right? So if he sleeps with a woman, that's validation for him.
Okay.
That's why it's different.
So maybe that's why I don't want to go to them singles nights because...
Why?
Well, because I don't want to be in a relationship. I have no desire to be in a relationship. So casual dating, why bother? Do you know what I mean?
I do know what you mean. So genuine question. Do you genuinely not want to be in a relationship? So if a genuine connection with a great guy came along, you wouldn't embrace it?
Absolutely, I would.
Okay.
But they would have to be very special.
So what that says to me, it's not that
Spanish Inquisition question there out.
Have a whole vetting process.
Vetting process that I will put in the WhatsApp girls group. No, joke.
So that sounds like you would be in a relationship.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not completely opposed to it. I'm just not going to go out and actively look for it. So dating apps, singles nights, no thank you.
Sure.
But if a man was to come into my life, I suppose that swept me off my feet, as it were, right? I thought that made you laugh.
So many ladies think you're in a Disney fairy tale.
Yeah, well, yeah, no. Because we're princesses, right?
Are you? Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm the king.
If a guy, I suppose if a guy came with a lot of attributes that I was attracted to, and I thought, okay, we'll give it a go, but you live in your house, and I'll live in my house, because I also believe that is kind of one of the key factors. I actually
think that's an okay setup. Actually, I wouldn't.
Yeah. Because listen, at my age. Seasoned as I am, I'm not prepared to have a man move in, and I'm not prepared to move in with a man, right? So you've got to have your own place.
I'll be honest. I think if I think
that's probably the same for most people. Yeah.
I think I'll probably do the same at that point.
We meet in the middle 2 or 3 times a week. Do nice things, holidays, dinner. Flowers, chocolates.
You're going to get him flowers? Wow, that's so sweet of you, Toni.
No, I love flowers.
That's so sweet of you.
Then yes, I would be open to that. So I'm not completely closed to it. I'm just not actively looking for it.
I hear you, but I think there's a difference. I say this with love. That's not just going to come into your life like that, because I don't think you're even allowing the space for that man to reveal himself. But also there's a difference between waiting and attracting.
Okay, yeah.
And I think
I get that.
It sounds like you're like, until he comes, I'm like this. I'm just going to wait for him to come. And he never comes. That doesn't happen. The guys, and this goes for guys as well, but in order for that guy to come, it's for you to attract him.
So I need to be a little bit more open.
You need to be more active in the areas that I'd say are feminine. Yeah. So like going to, I said the masculine pursues, but the feminine invites. So I think a lot of women, it's normal where you go, if I go out looking, it's like I'm pursuing. And you're like, God forbid me pursue that. Especially if I think most men are trash anyway, right? Why would I do that? Trash. Right. But attracting is different. That's being like, okay, I know how to attract the kind of person I'm looking for.
Yeah.
That's the game changer. Okay. Once you start doing that, so I said like flirting with the world, right? Being open to engaging. That's you attracting energy towards you.
Because I've often been asked, what's the kind of guy you're attracted to? I don't even, like, when I look at my partners over the years, nothing alike.
Nothing you like. Oh, they're nothing I like.
Nothing you like.
Nothing I like about them.
Nothing I liked about any of them
About
at all.
any of them. I was just there because they were there.
No, obviously I liked them at the time.
Yeah.
But they are nothing alike.
Sure, but I think that doesn't mean there's something, but there was something about them that you chose,
yeah.
right?
I don't know what that is. Maybe I'll never know.
I
don't know that I really want to know.
Why not?
Analysing my past history. No, thank you. Got enough stuff going on up here about analysing my history of relationships.
Well, I guess, do you not find, even in your day-to-day, like over the years, do you not find there are some men that you feel more drawn to than others?
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
what's the difference between those two groups of men? Like the kind of men that you go, I find myself drawn to. What do they have that the other guys don't have?
I don't know. Honestly.
I don't know.
I honestly don't know. I feel like I'm quite a happy-go-lucky person. I'll talk to anyone. Mm-hmm. I will generally talk to anybody.
Yeah.
But not in the gym in the morning.
Why is that? Out of curiosity.
Do you know what it is? Because I need to get it done. So I go to the gym very early in the morning.
That's why I know guys mess with you. They're like, she's there on a mission.
Yeah, I have a minimal amount of time. So I need to get it done. I'm not going after work because that's just hideous.
Yeah.
So I go in, I do what I've got to do, and I leave. So, and there's minimal people in my gym in the morning anyway, really, to talk to.
Do you get guys approaching you like on Instagram?
Do guys approach you on Instagram?
Yeah, do guys like message you?
Yeah, of course, but not a lot.
So
not a lot. So I suppose if you were to look at my Instagram right now,
yeah,
like I've done competing, I've been doing some modelling work. You would think my phone would be people. I'm not going to say men
flooded
in general. I would be like, that's why I took my watch off. No jokes.
Yeah.
I would be influxed with no.
But you get some or a few.
Of course, yeah. In my requests that I don't even open.
So what if there's a great guy in there?
Believe me, there isn't.
You haven't even looked?
Well, I might have had a look.
I haven't even looked, Toni.
I haven't even looked. Yeah, no. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, maybe I'll have a look later.
100%.
But no,
that doesn't mean there's. I think you have to be open.
I'm too closed, Kit. That's my problem, isn't it? Too closed. Yeah. Although you did say, I did ask you, how on earth did you find me on Instagram? I've only got 1,500 followers. And you said that you. What did you say? That you saw.
I think we had a mutual, someone who I'd shot an episode with. I think you posted with her.
Yeah, but then you looked at my page and thought I had good energy.
Yeah.
How on earth did you get that from an Instagram post? Good energy.
Because you can tell not only what people post, but also how they are in the photo.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? But also as well, like you can look at reels and see, because it's all about impression.
Yeah. And I like.
Do you know what I mean?
I like to keep my stuff as real as possible.
Yeah.
When I did my competing, I didn't just put all of the highs on there. Like if I was having a crap day, I shared it.
Yeah.
Because social media is not real anyway, is it? Let's have it.
No.
Right, really. So I just try and keep mine as real as possible.
Yeah, I get you. You said you had another question.
Did I?
Yeah, did you have a few on there? Have we gone through them all?
Have I got another question? No, I think I've answered. Do men need to be needed? Are they threatened by women who are independent? Younger men, older women as a challenge? What is that? They were my questions.
Are older women open to dating younger men?
Are older women open to dating younger men?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Why not?
First, what about older men? Like if she's 40, would she date a guy who's like 58?
I guess so. I wouldn't personally.
Why not? Yep. Whoever that thought is, that one. That one right there. Share with the class. She's trying to hide, guys. I'm not going to let her. Go on. Share with the class.
So.
Say it how it is.
I don't feel like I'm attracted to older men.
Interesting.
Older than me.
Okay.
Not unless they're Idris Elba.
Fairs.
Is he older than me? I don't look at older. Obviously, there are a few older men that I look at and think, oh, he's attractive for an older man.
Yeah.
But generally, I'm not attracted to older men.
So here's a question for you then.
Oh, no.
Because you know how you're like, why is it okay for men to do this, but it's not okay for women to do this? If I was a 40 plus guy and I was like, I'm not really attracted to older women. I don't really find most older women attractive. Yet I would get scrutinized for that.
Yeah, you would. Yeah.
Why?
So I do apologise. Talking to the microphone.
No.
I apologise if I've offended anybody.
No. Listen, anyone has an opinion. There's someone out there who can be offended. But why is that a double standard? Why is it okay for women to be like, I have an age preference, but it's not okay for guys to be like, I have an age preference?
Well, no, I don't. I think it's okay for guys to have an age preference. It's okay for anybody to have an age preference because you're attracted to what you're attracted to, right? But I just, and people will do what they want to do. I just don't necessarily look at older men and think,
I hear that.
do you know what I mean?
Yeah, fair enough.
Do I even look at men my own age and think,
See, maybe a young guy is for you, Toni, anyway. Maybe a young guy is for you.
You're frightening me with that list over there.
Nah, never. You don't have to answer anything you don't want to, but I will ask for sure. Okay. Would you rather, I'm going to give you would you rather. Would you prefer a guy who's ripped with like a gym body?
Yeah.
Right? Or a guy who's in decent shape? Oh, okay, sorry. Let me get this. Would you rather a guy who's like ripped in a really good, really great body, or a guy he's in decent shape, but it's more of a dad body? It's more of a dad bod. Be honest.
I want to say
Go on.
ripped.
Yeah?
No, I don't. I know, because I don't know that I do.
I feel for you that makes sense.
Do you know what I think? I think because obviously I have competed.
Yeah.
There's a perception of what people who compete are attracted to, and it's the same. I don't like overly muscly guys. I don't like bodybuilder. Sorry, coach. Bodybuildery like guys.
Yeah.
I like lean.
Yep.
But then like dad bods are okay as long as they're in shape.
But you prefer like a guy who's in really good shape as opposed to a dad bod?
I would say so, probably.
I think that makes sense because you do compete.
Yeah, or in between maybe. In between ripped and dad bod, if there is such a thing.
Yeah, there is. You know, I'm just curious because a lot of times, sometimes I'll ask, you know, would you rather a guy who's in really, really good shape or a guy who's a dad bod? And a lot of us guys, we think, well, she's going to choose the guy who's in really great shape.
Yeah.
But I hear a lot of women say they prefer a dad bod.
Yeah,
but they say the guy who's in great shape for like a one night stand, but a guy for a relationship, a dad bod.
Yeah, and I suppose it's in what context you're looking at, and I've never really. I'm just trying to think of like none of them were ripped. They all had daddy bods, really.
Yeah, no, fair.
So obviously I'm attracted to daddy bods, so I'm going to change my answer.
Okay. Oh, maybe you're choosing for personality, which was the right thing. So you're choosing for the right things.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But I do find it. I think us guys, we struggle to reconcile. Why would you choose a guy who's ripped for one night, but you would choose the guy who has a dad bod?
Just because they've got a nice body means they can't have just because they're ripped, they can't have a relationship. That's mental behaviour.
I have a theory, but
do you have a theory for
that? I
have
a theory, yeah.
Okay. Hit me with your theory.
I think that the guy who's in really great shape, because, okay, to us guys, correct me if I'm wrong, if a woman says, I would rather have one night with the guy who's got an incredible body, but have a relationship with the guy who's got a dad bod.
I think I know why.
Tell me why.
I think I know why.
Go on.
It's just come to me.
Yep.
Because I've competed. So I've been in that cycle of prepping, right? And it's hard. I was saying to you earlier. You don't really have a life outside of being on prep. Okay.
Yep.
it's very, very restrictive. Your diet is restrictive. You have to go to the gym whether you want to or not. So maybe it's because to be in a relationship with somebody doing something like competing, if you're not doing that as well, it would be tough. Because there is a lot of things that we have to do.
Yep.
That somebody who isn't doing it may struggle with. Do you know what I mean?
I do know what you mean. I think that is definitely relevant if she also knows the competing world, because most people don't actually know. If they're not in that world, they don't know what goes into it.
No.
Like they severely underestimate the work and commitment it takes to get to a shredded body.
Yes.
So she wouldn't know that. No. Unless she's in that world. She wouldn't actually know that.
Yeah.
Here's my theory.
Tell me your theory.
I think it's competition anxiety.
It's what?
Competition anxiety. I think if she was in a relationship with a guy who's in really great shape, that guy would get a lot of attention from other women.
That makes sense.
But the guy who's in a bit of a dad bod, she's like, he's mine, but he's probably not going to get that much attention.
That's being secure in yourself, isn't it?
Sure, but most women would choose that.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of women seek security.
Oh, did they?
I think so. I think they seek security. For sure.
Oh, yeah.
Because the thing is, if you ask...
in the corner.
100%. Because I think, like, to us guys, we go, well, the guy you say you would choose a one-night stand with is the guy you are at least physically more attracted to. Why would you not choose the guy you're more attracted to for a relationship? There has to be something really powerful to deter you from choosing the guy you are the most attracted to. For us guys, it's like, if we're just going purely on appearance, girl who's in incredible shape, girl who's in decent shape, bit of a mum bod, I guess.
Okay.
If we would choose her for a one-night stand, we'd also choose her for a relationship.
Is that because men are more secure about that stuff than women? Because she would still be getting the same element of attention from other guys, but you would be okay with that? Is that what you're saying? Just flipping.
I think that two things. I think one, as guys, generally we know if she's attractive, we already know she's getting a bunch of attention. We already know.
But the man has to be secure enough in himself to be okay with that.
Well, I think
to have a relationship with somebody like that.
Well, I think what it is, I think there's an element of, if she would be in a relationship with me, then clearly, because she has a bunch of options.
Okay.
So if she's choosing me, I'm clearly her favorite option.
Yeah.
Right. So I guess security comes in that, which I wonder, why don't, I think women would hope to feel the same way. But I think as well, actually, there's another one too.
A light bulb moment.
I think as well, because women know guys will have sex with girls pretty easily without any emotional investment.
Yeah.
Whereas as guys, generally speaking, if we consider her girlfriend material, she's not out here trying to sleep with multiple men.
No.
So if I'm sleeping with her, she's probably not sleeping with anyone else.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Right? So it's like the time we would get concerned is if we're not sleeping together.
Okay.
Because then it's like, cool, she actually may be exploring other options. She actually may be having sex with someone else.
Right, okay.
I think the other thing as well, I think the physical attraction plays a bigger part for men in relationships than women.
The physical attraction?
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
I think that, so what I mean is, and every woman's different, but from what I've heard, for a lot of women, they can meet a guy, be like, I'm not sure if I'm that physically attracted to him, but he could demonstrate other great qualities that she goes, nah, I'm attracted to him because he's funny, he's intelligent, he's confident, right? Whereas guys, if we're not physically attracted to her, she could be the best woman in the world. It would not be romantic.
Right, okay.
Like if that
physical attraction is not there.
If that physical attraction is not there, it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Whereas I think for women, I think the physical attraction...
Because we can do without sex, right? Women, generally.
Sure, maybe easier than men. That's crazy to me. How?
Why?
Why be in a relationship? Why?
Well, listen, I'm not saying that we don't want to, but we don't want to as much as men want to, I guess, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, that's probably, that's a accurate generalization, for sure.
And just because Yeah. Anyway.
Because I feel like and I've seen this happen. I've even experienced this. I always take the piss out of it. But like when girls get the guy they want, they're like not try and make him fat. They're trying to feed him.
Feed him up?
Yeah.
So he's unattractive to other women?
I honestly, subconsciously,
Really?
yeah. I genuinely think so.
No
yeah.
way.
100%. I've experienced that. I'd be like, why are you trying to feed me all this crap?
Got nodding going on here as well. I've never heard of such a thing.
She's like, oh no, because I just want us to enjoy this. I'm like, I'm not trying to get fat here.
Well, I've never heard that, and I've never done that, and I don't think any of my friends have ever tried to get their boyfriends fat.
I don't even think it's. I don't think it's
although
consciously intentional.
No, but although I suppose when I first entered into my last relationship, I did put weight on, but I think that was because I was content at the time.
Yeah, relationship weight happens.
Yeah. And then obviously when you break up, you go on the relationship breakup diet, which is great.
Yeah.
That is a thing.
Yeah, it's a thing.
So maybe she wasn't just trying to get you fat. Maybe she was just content and was, do you know what I mean?
Nah, she's trying to sabotage you, boy.
She's trying to
sabotage. She was like, I don't like other girls looking at you. Let's fix that today.
Today. Let's make you fat.
That's it. No, I'm just teasing. I don't think it's consciously intentional.
No.
But I do think there's something subconscious going on there. But for the same reason why girls would choose the dad bod for a relationship over the ripped guy.
Yeah.
Because I think if they got the ripped guy, I think subconsciously they'll try and turn him more into a dad bod. Because if he's a dad bod, he's not attracting other women, he's mine. He's mine. But if he's always attracting other women, he may be mine for today.
See, it's a
but another one might try and come and, pique his interest. Also, as well, I think there could be an element of, I think this plays a part too. It's all coming now. Where she may feel she has to keep up to a physical standard if she's with a guy who's really rich in a relationship. And that may feel like a lot of, I don't think pressure is the right word, a lot of work. Be like, well, if I'm going to keep him, I have to stay as attractive. I can't I can't relax.
I can't.
Whereas if I'm with a guy who's got a dad bod and I know I'm more attracted than him, which 9 times out of 10, if one partner is more physically attractive, it's usually the woman. I know if I relax a little bit, I'm still attractive to him.
Yeah.
Whereas with a guy who's really attractive, who's shredded, there's this pressure for me to stay on that level. I think that's there actually.
That makes sense
as well.
I think somebody's blocked in.
Literally. But yeah, any final questions before we wrap up, or any final thoughts? Apart from him. Shut up.
Apart from him.
Sorry, guys.
Well, it's been an eye opener.
Yeah.
I feel like I've had a little bit of a therapy session for free, which is great. Thank you.
I'll send you an invoice.
I'm going to go home and analyse.
Take it. Anything surprise you?
All of my...
That I said?
Yeah.
Anything you hate?
No, I didn't hate any of it because, everybody thinks differently. Everyone's got different opinions. And,
very true.
And it's all good. And people who want to go out there and actively look for boyfriends and girlfriends and do dating, that's great.
I think you should be more open.
People who don't, that's also great, right?
It's their choice.
It's their choice. But no, it has been interesting. It has been interesting.
I'll take it.
Go home now and analyse my whole life. Thank you, Kit. Why am I still single? Where did I go wrong? No, I'm joking. And I'm going to take those tips home to my daughter, who I
think do it for you, Toni.
Will be really pleased about that.
I think do it for you. Honestly, I think for you it's just being open. And I think this is just my opinion, take it or leave it, but I think not to associate the pain of a relationship because it's a relationship. It was because of the person you were with.
Yes.
Because when you're with the right kind of guy, he really is a compliment to your life.
Yeah. I'm hearing that.
Do you know what I mean?
I'm hearing that.
At least he should be.
I'm hearing that.
But listen, we appreciate you for coming on, being so open.
Thank you for inviting me. It wasn't as
open,
awful as I thought it was going to be, Kit.
We love it. See, I love that. If people want to follow your journey and everything you're doing, where can they find you? Plug your Instagram.
They can find me on Instagram at bikinipro_Brennan.
Awesome. Well, Toni, we appreciate you sharing your energy with us.
Thank you very
Thanks
much
for coming on. Guys, go give her a follow, give her a like, all that good stuff. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you in the next episode.